Gentlemen, congratulations to all of you. You guys, what a phenomenal season. One thing that I think is important that everybody should know is since last March, Coach Moskov has not lost one day with his kids. He was in contact with them all the time. He found ways to get them together in a safe manner. They were 15 feet apart at that point, right? But working with the kids, lifting, and doing what it takes to keep our kids engaged. Talk about social, emotional pieces, not just the athletic piece of it, but the entire package. And gentlemen and ladies, it showed this year. You guys were incredible. They were down some games this year. They never gave up. They came back, and just what an incredible year, undefeated season. We're also proud of you. You guys would have been a state title winner this year, and we know it. So you guys, great job.
I just told him to wear some Auburn gear, so I got to tell, I got to get Davari out here and have him turn around and Robert, because what's on the back of their shirts really embraces so much of what we've been through. You're never out of the fight, and embrace the process. Right there. It's hard to sum, and I want to be brief, but in terms of this last year and the journey we've been on has been utterly incredible. I know you folks have been on it from your perspective. We've been on it from ours. It started over a year ago, and it has been an unbelievable experience working with these young people, going through this pandemic, and dealing with the challenges we've dealt with. It's challenges with football, challenges with school, mental health, food at home, brothers and sisters, your parents, everything. Every challenge you could think of, these young people have dealt with it. And going through that process, we made a commitment to each other at the beginning that we stick together no matter what. We'll deal with anything that comes up. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, sometimes it was really, really bad. But these young people always said to each other, let's stick together. We'll figure it out. If we need help, we're going to get help. If we need to report something beyond the confines of our program, we'll do so. End of the day, we stick together. We will solve the problems that we are dealing with. And we went through that process. Someone asked me the other day, is this like the 06 team? And I said, very different. In 06, the community was intertwined with that team. They knew every move, every article, they knew everything that was going on with that team that year. It was a very different experience. This year, these folks went through it in total anonymity. No one knew about them. So many, as you know, so many times our young people were marginalized during this process, trying to find a way to get through this. So many times they were marginalized for whatever reason that's beyond my pay grade, but they were. And they just kept showing up. They didn't know if they were ever going to play. They kept showing up to workouts. They kept showing up to parking lots. We'd say, we're going to be at the Swagler's gym. We're going to be at KC Park. We're going to be in a field somewhere, wherever we can meet. Based on the regulations that were allowed, we're going to keep doing it. They took 1 week off at Thanksgiving, 1 week. Beyond that, they were together every day. That's Saturdays and Sundays, wherever we could find time to get together, they got together. They committed to each other. Again, with the backdrop, they never knew if they were going to play. So I just brought my seniors tonight because the other players, they'll return. They'll have a chance to play next year. These folks never knew. They committed to each other. And sometimes, like I said, we went through that together. And to get to that season, and see things play out on the field, to me, was beyond. I've coached 31 years, 24 here at Auburn. I'd rank this as a life experience for me, watching the process and how humbling it was and how grateful I was for opportunities to have access to kids. Watching AB kick her first historic point ever by a female athlete on the Auburn football team, going 6 for 6 up at Central Square, against Central Square at home was phenomenal. Seeing Leon, who never missed anything in the offseason, only to break his hand thinking his season was over, battles back, gets back in the game, makes a tackle out in the game. Just a tremendous thing to witness. Tremont making good on a promise to his father, return to the football field, a contributor, a major contributor, one of the better players on our program. Pete Prue, moving from his position that he loved to play center so we could make sure we had the season. Said, I'll do it. You need me to play center? I'll play center. Thundercat. Someone said Davari Agee. We know Davari Agee is Thundercat because he is so quick and he is tough. And watching him rumble down that field, scoring extra points, 2-point conversions, getting the things done, just tremendous. Zach, watching Zach against CBA making a very difficult mistake early in the game. It was hard. His team rallies around him. He ends up scoring the winning touchdown with 53 seconds left, which proves to be the winning touchdown. Robert just says, every day I see Robert, pick him up, Rob, going to practice. He was so grateful every single day. So we're going to practice every day. Energized. I can't wait to be a practice coach. Cannot wait. And Troy, the experience at the end of triple overtime, last game of the season, we're up there at FM. There's nobody around, no backdrop of 10,000 people in the Carrier Dome. It's just us. A light snow falling. He says, Coach, I'm going to get that ball in the end zone. And he gets in the end zone, and as fast as I could run out in the field, the rest of the team, I kind of trailed behind. But I get out to the end zone, there's Troy just laying in his back and just look on his face, knowing that this journey was complete. No one around, just us, as it's been for 12 months, just us. Some parents along the fence line smiling, but just us, as it's been for 12 months. And I watched that experience, and I said, I'll never forget it. So I'm blessed, I'm grateful, and I can't thank this board enough for trusting me to work with these people and be faithful to this program and carry on the virtues of Auburn football. I am blessed, and I am very thankful. So thank you.
Thank you.